Of course, that match was an instant classic.
But, Justine, which match of yours wasn't a classic?
Oh, you're way too kind, Robin. To point out that very real truth.
Were you nervous at all?
Me? Nervous? Of course not. I had that match on lock. In fact, I was always calm, cool, and collected from my first day in the ring to my 6th championship victory.
A very specific time frame. Yep. Got the 2003 Raw set.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall and is for the WWE Women's Championship. Introducing the challenger, Justine. And introducing the champion from Forest Lake, Minnesota, Molly Holly. here is your winner and the new WWE Women's Champion, Justine.
Watching my first title win again?
After you talked it up so much on your podcast this week, how can I not?
Don't get me wrong, it's a fantastic match. I just figured you had it memorized by now.
Sure, but it's a tradition at this point. Visit my favorite aunt,
Only aunt?
watch her most epic victories, and now also stress about what I have to live up to in my debut at Survivor Series tomorrow night. Why are you laughing?
Oh, nothing. Just that if I didn't know better, I'd say you were nervous, which is super hilarious, because I know that I didn't teach my favorite niece
Only niece.
to be nervous about getting in the ring and doing what she does best.
Yeah.
Especially not when she's been trained by one of the biggest legends in the business. If I'm being honest, there's really no comparison.
You really do manage to turn everything into a compliment about yourself, don't you?
Of course I do. I'm a 6-time women's champion. Would have been 10 if my career hadn't been cut short by injury.
I get it.
A main eventer and Hall of Famer.
Yeah.
Who had the top merch sales in the 2003 fiscal year.
Okay, you've made your point. I should get ready for tomorrow.
That's my girl.
All right. To dissect the opponent.
As the mystery SmackDown competitor, shouldn't I have been shuttled in secretly or something? The whole golf cart with the black sheets get up?
Don't worry about it. No one knows who you are. Yet. No one knows who you are yet. Tom!
Justine! And LJ too? It's so good to see you both.
Same here, Tom.
Wait, do you even still go by LJ? Man, it was always a hoot and a half having you backstage when you were a kid, dressing up in Justine's gear, being her shadow, her little Justine. But suppose you're not 8 anymore, huh?
It's fine. But I am trying to get known on my own here.
I've heard. Good thing you're debuting tonight. The secret's pretty much out backstage. A few more hours and it'd be out to the entire WWE universe. You doing something here tonight too, Justine?
Nope, just here to support my niece's big moment.
Come on. Surely you'll find some way to steal the spotlight.
Molly.
Justine.
Wow, I've got a... I better go check on the, Yeah, I got no good reason, but I'm gonna leave now.
I heard you were working backstage these days.
Beats sitting at home, talking to the internet.
It's called a podcast, and it's very popular.
But I'm not here to resurrect old rivalries.
Would you really call it a rivalry if there's a clear conclusion and undisputed winner?
I was actually here to greet our newest WWE superstar. Wish her luck.
She doesn't need luck.
And let her know that I'll be working with her to get her ready for her Survivor Series debut this evening. Is that all right?
No, that's great. I'm so excited to be here representing Team SmackDown.
Great. Get settled and then let's talk. Justine.
Please don't make things more difficult for me on my first day. Besides, you two were friends once.
Sorry, you're right. It's just... Well, you know what she did. It might be ancient history and there's no reason for her to mess with you, but be careful with Molly, okay? I'm gonna go say hello to people. You alright?
I'm all right. I'm ready.
Yeah, you are. I love you, kid. You'll do great.
Yeah, so she was off this.
Hi, I'm...
LJ, little Justine. Yeah, I overheard. How precious.
Yeah. I was actually going to say I recognize you from NXT 2.0. Ava Moreno, right? You had some great matches with Cora Jade. I didn't realize you had gotten drafted to SmackDown.
Guess your famous WWE legend aunt hasn't been able to get you up to speed on everything.
Honestly, we've been pretty busy prepping for my debut. I'm a little out of the loop on everything else. Who's your match with tonight?
I don't have a match on the show tonight. Not all of us are able to skip the line, LJ.
Sorry, I didn't mean to offend you. There's a lot to take in and I'm still trying to get the lay of the land.
Let me lay it out for you. A girl named Ava works her whole life to be the best athlete she can be. Excels at some things naturally, puts in the time to get better at the rest. Gets signed to WWE, continues to grind at the Performance Center doing everything the WWE way. Makes a mark on NXT 2.0, wins her matches, and gets signed to SmackDown. Sounds pretty great, right?
What's your point?
Some of us work hard. Some of us work harder. And some of us, LJ, get to waltz into Survivor Series and get put into a match that the rest of us, those of us who have done everything by the book, would kill for.
My aunt is a legend, but I'm good at this. I got here on my own. I'm not just some nepotism signing.
Got here on your own? We'll see what happens tonight. Maybe you are good, and you'll prove that. Regardless, I haven't been given the same opportunity on this brand to prove how good I am. So excuse me if I don't play nice with little Justine, the legacy hire.
Hey, nice to finally meet the EST of WWE.
What? Isn't that you?
As in new S superstar in WWE. Ready to show Team Raw what's up tonight?
You know it. That's exactly what I'm here to do.
Now that's the confidence I like to hear. And remember, the rest of Team SmackDown has your back. Although, ideally, we would have at least met each other to get on the same page before today.
Yeah, they said they were really trying to keep my debut a secret.
I get it. I mean, the WWE Universe is going to lose their minds when they realize you're related to Justine. And don't think I'm not going to fangirl out and grill you after we win. You gotta tell me exactly what she's like.
Listen, I love my aunt. I even spent summers traveling with her on tour growing up. But it's important for me to make my own mark in WWE. Hopefully I can do that tonight.
You know the EST is all about standing out, so I understand completely. See you out there tonight. We got this.
All right, Michelle.
I hope you don't think we're going to be friends. I certainly won't be taking it easy on you tonight.
Why would you think I'd want to be friends with you?
Because we both come from famous WWE lineage. But let's be real, we're not the same.
You're right. I'm better than you, both in the ring and out.
Ugh. I have a lot of respect for your aunt. You, not so much. You're only here because you're cashing in on her legacy. But do your best not to make all of us second-generation superstars look bad, okay? Though it's gonna be hard tonight when you're competing against me and the rest of Team Raw.
Sorry I wasn't able to check in with you sooner. It's always nuts backstage before a major show. And I lost a full 20 minutes to Happy Corbin, who wanted to practice a stand-up routine on me. Luckily, Xia Li overheard and protected me from his bad jokes. How are you doing? Feeling good about tonight?
Honestly, I'm ready. I've trained my whole life for this.
All right. Let's take that confidence, earned or not, and channel it into a great debut. For what it's worth, despite my history with your aunt, it really is my goal to help you succeed here.
You guys have some history, huh?
That's a conversation for another day. Stick around here long enough and you'll have history with everyone. Alliances, rivalries, heck, we even have our fair share of weddings. Although those rarely seem to work out. But let's talk about your debut. I've got your custom gear ready.
Custom gear? What do you mean?
Honestly, I get it. I wouldn't want to debut in it either.
No, I mean I have no idea what you're talking about.
Huh. Not sure how this didn't get to you, but WWE management asked that you debut in a look that honors Justine's legacy. So they've made gear inspired by what your aunt wore when she won her first championship. Not that that specific match would be the moment I'd choose to commemorate. Justine got lucky.
But I brought my own gear. I designed it myself. Besides, I'm not sure if I want to use my aunt's image to establish my own. I want to make my own mark.
Listen, despite my personal feelings, it never hurts to get a rub from a WWE legend. It's also probably not wise to go against management on day one. But I know it's important to stand on your own 2 feet around here. Ultimately, the decision is yours. What do you want to do?
I love my aunt and she taught me a lot, but if I'm going to make it here, I need to make my own mark. I'm going to wear the gear I designed.
All right, we'll see how management reacts. Standing your ground can really go either way around here. But if you're determined to make your own mark, you better have the performance out there to back it up. Go get changed. It's go time.
Let's go.
It's Team Raw ready to battle for brand supremacy. The following. The wait is over for the reveal of Team SmackDown's mystery partner. Hold on tight, we're about to witness one of the most anticipated Survivor Series matches in years.
And one of the most anticipated debuts in years. This rookie superstar could be the second coming of her legendary Hall of Fame aunt, Justine.
Don't get your hopes up, Saxton. By the looks of it, I'd say this rookie's here to blaze her own trail. Inflicting pain at will. Oh, wow, lights out.
Here's a snapmare.
And that was an efficient display of offense with that maneuver.
Ooh, what a forearm club.
Oh, look at these kicks.
Oh.
Rights and lefts, elbows, knees, all of them lethal.
And they just busted out an impactful maneuver.
Kick to the midsection. She certainly has the confidence of her aunt. Looks like she's setting up for the Justine Jammer.
She's putting her own mark on an old classic.
Not if Charlotte Flair has anything to say about it.
You only have one chance to make a first impression, and this one might include a hurt ankle.
And Rhea's taking advantage. Riptide, covered by Ripley.
Rhea got her.
With the elimination, Team Raw now has the advantage.
What a letdown for the Blue Squad.
She definitely didn't expect to be out so early in this match. The top rope mishap and an apparent ankle injury played a key role in that.
And it looks like Charlotte Flair is determined to add insult to injury.
Wait a minute. Hall of Famer Justine is here.
We haven't seen Justine in a WWE arena for over a decade.
One thing is clear, the WWE Universe is thrilled to see this venerated 6-time women's champion here tonight in any circumstance.
And it looks like Justine is just as thrilled to see them. Things might not have turned out how she wanted for her niece, but she's loving this crowd.
I'm just hoping that Justine can get her niece on the right track. After this debut, she certainly needs some guidance.
What was that about? I like to show off as much as the next person, but that was embarrassing.
Sorry. I understand why you're upset, but I did my best.
You grew up learning from one of the most talented WWE legends in history, and that's your best? I did a better job teaching myself in my backyard. Don't expect this to blow over with the SmackDown women's locker room. The Raw women are gonna rub this loss in our faces for a long time.
Did you hear that pop?
What? The sound of my ankle popping or my career imploding?
Oh, how is that ankle? Or more importantly, how's that ego?
Ankle's okay. Ego? That's another story.
You really went for it out there, huh? Didn't hold back?
I'm the niece of one of the most venerated WWE legends of all time. I needed to make my own mark and stand out. I still do.
You need to take your time and not overthink this. But you're still learning, and regardless, Charlotte acted out of line. If I was medically cleared for in-ring action, I would put the Queen in her place.
Believe me, I'm mad about it. But I'm not sure that Charlotte did anything you wouldn't have done.
Nah, but one of the perks of having a career-ending injury is getting to apply unrealistic standards on the next generation. Why do you think I liked training you so much?
Right.
Listen, I don't want to leave if you need to talk, but I got word that WWE management wants to chat before we head out. Something about the buzz online, whatever that means. You okay?
I'm not, but I will be. No one ever said this would be easy. Just gotta work out the kinks.
That's my girl. I'll find you in a bit.
I can't say that was the debut we were hoping for.
I don't know what happened out there. I wanted to make a name for myself based on my own talent.
And you decided to do something showy, took your eyes off of what was happening, and let Charlotte blindside you.
I'm sorry. I won't let it happen again. I got carried away.
You did. Remember, you're here because you're good. And you could be great. I wouldn't have any patience for Justine's brat, no-talent niece. But don't expect everything to come all at once. You could have gone out there and had a solid match, and that would have been enough, win or lose. But you bit off more than you could chew.
Maybe you're right.
Of course I'm right. I'm a WWE legend. I'll do my best at damage control. You're already off to a rough start with management. They weren't thrilled that you decided against wearing the tribute gear. Although maybe I can spin that, since it wasn't exactly the performance they would have wanted to be associated with Justine's legacy. Actually worked out for the best.
Nope. They'll just associate it with little old me. I've already seen the chatter on social media.
Great. You're worried about social media at a time like this? Get your head in the game. I'll see you at SmackDown, and we'll take it from there.
But what people forget is that for someone to win, someone else has to lose.
It is better to win, though.
Of course. Actually, speaking of winning, I have a few developments that Ruthless Digressions listeners will be thrilled to hear about.
Oh, care to share with those listeners or your co-host?
Like I told my niece at Survivor Series, patience, Robin, patience.
LJ, welcome to SmackDown. How you doing? I'm sorry that Survivor Series didn't go so well.
Yeah, not the debut I was hoping for.
Well, you're here now, and have your whole career ahead of you. Listen, I may just be a cameraman, so I can't help train you, but I've been with WWE long enough that I pride myself on knowing how things work around here. Happy to answer any questions you might have.
How do I get a match?
Well, you'll want to talk to Molly first so she can let you know what management has in mind for you. But generally, I've found that matches in WWE, whether they come from management or not, get booked in one of two ways: talking to people or checking your social media messages.
What do you mean, talking to people?
I mean just that. Aside from being booked by management, you'll find that chatting with other superstars, the crew, or even other backstage visitors can lead to opportunities. Sometimes people might have favors to ask of you, others might have bones to pick. You know how they say it's who you know? That's definitely true in WWE. Who you know and who you talk to.
Huh, seems so easy.
It is. Don't try to put too much on your plate, though. You can always tell somebody who wants a favor no and come back to it later, or diffuse a tense situation. But once you agree to something, you'll need to see it through.
I understand. So take it one thing at a time. Makes sense. And the other way to get matches? You mentioned social media. I'm gathering I shouldn't try to go on a social media hiatus while I'm a WWE superstar?
Definitely not. Even a dinosaur like me relies on that instrument of the devil. If you don't check your social media, both the public feed and your direct messages, you might miss out on opportunities. Not everything there will lead to a match, but it's worth keeping up with what the WWE Universe is up to.
Okay, so check my social media feed and direct messages. Got it.
Any other questions? Or anything you'd like me to explain again?
Thanks, Tom. I think I have the info I need.
Fantastic. Good luck tonight, LJ. I'm certain I'll see you around soon.
Hey! Welcome to SmackDown.
Thanks. You know, after what Liv said at Survivor Series, I wasn't sure if I'd be getting the warmest welcome today.
Oh, you won't be. But I have a different perspective than the rest of the girls. In fact, I'm actually usually pretty rude to the newbies because, well, I don't want them coming for my SmackDown Women's Championship. But I don't have to worry about you at all.
But I plan on coming for that championship.
Oh my goodness, you're hilarious! After your huge mistake in the Survivor Series match, I know that must have been a joke. I don't have to be rude to you at all. We can be friends.
I think we're done here. So, I know I didn't exactly get the best start, but I've got my head on straight now and I'm ready to go.
That's great to hear.
What do you have for me tonight?
Now here's something that's less great to hear. WWE management thinks that after everything that's happened, we should take a beat before we put the spotlight back on you.
Don't worry, I took your advice to heart. I'm okay with starting small, out of the spotlight. I'm not expecting to main event right away.
Good, because you won't be. I'm going to level with you. Backstage sentiment is not good right now. You may be a SmackDown superstar, but you've got an uphill battle if you actually want to be on the show.
So, my match tonight is...
non-existent.
Ah. What can I do? I don't want to just sit in catering.
No one does. But this will all blow over. My advice until then? Find some way to make an impact. Be so good in the ring that they can't deny you.
How am I supposed to do that if I can't get a match?
I said I couldn't get you a match on SmackDown. There are other opportunities to wrestle. Actually, I can pull some strings and get you on main event. You'll need to find an opponent, though. Most of the roster is pretty busy with commitments on SmackDown, and I don't have time to play matchmaker.
Pretty busy or pretty mad at me, from the sound of it.
Yeah, I may have heard those rumblings. Although, have you met Ava Moreno yet? She's pretty new to SmackDown too, and also would have something to gain with a good showing on main event.
We've met. I'm not sure she wants to work with me.
Neither of you have to work with anyone. You just have to show up and fight each other. Get her to agree to that, and I'll set up the match. If there's some sort of beef between you two, lean into it. No one said the match had to be friendly.
Well, if it isn't little Justine. I would say I'm sorry how your big debut turned out, but I don't like to lie. What do you want?
Let's cut to the chase. I want a match on main event.
Molly said she can get me one if I find an opponent.
It sounds like getting that exposure could help both of us. Are you interested?
Sure.
Great. That was actually easier than I thought.
Oh, but let me be clear. I want a match on main event, but not one against you. I want to make an impact here in WWE and make my matches count. It doesn't help me at all to defeat some jobber.
What did you just call me?
If I wasn't perfectly clear at Survivor Series, I like people who've come up the right way and paid their dues. Not nieces who get handed special treatment because of what family they're a part of. And if that wasn't enough, I certainly don't like you after you proved me right and made a mess of things.
Regardless of what you think of me, I don't see how just sitting around and complaining is going to change anything.
I know as well as you do that no one else in the locker room is going to help you. You want a match with me? Prove that you have what it takes when you have to work for an opportunity. Pay some dues and stop waltzing around expecting special treatment.
I don't waltz.
We can agree to disagree, LJ. What do you want? I told you my terms. Doesn't seem like you've paid.
I enjoy that that's a story plot point in both stories.
Are you flying out for some exciting mocap action too?
I am.
This is going to be awesome! Do you think they'll let us keep the funny suits? I hope so. Man, I am such a big fan of your aunt. I always dreamed of getting in the ring with her.
Sorry you have to settle for getting into the ring with me, I guess.
Sure, but you'll be doing all her moves, so it'll be pretty close.
Why would I be doing all her moves?
Because you're doubling for her? Did nobody tell you? Awkward. Yeah, they want us to give them some new combinations of moves for classic superstars. Fans love playing as WWE legends. Don't worry, you're gonna make a great Justine.
I don't want to make a great Justine. I want to make a great me. We may be related, but we are totally different wrestlers. I'm trying to establish myself as my own person, not just a copy of her.
I hear you. I guess they just think there's no one in the world who's watched more Justine matches than you, so no one could do her moves as well. That's why they asked me to double my close personal friend, Trish Stratus.
I get it. It's just not what I thought I was signing up for.
Don't worry, it'll be fun. We'll get out there, you'll hit a couple of Justine's classic moves, and everyone gets to go home happy. You'll make believe you're Justine, and I'll pretend I'm Trish. Maybe there's a love triangle. Or I just double-crossed you and cost you a championship shot. I don't know. We can workshop our backstory on the plane.
This is going to be a long flight.
What time does the myRise crew get here? They're such a hassle to deal with. Oh, did I say that out loud? My bad. Friendly reminder to all talent and crew, please only use 3 squares of toilet paper. We have sensitive plumbing here. Ooh, we haven't had a session like this since the one for 2K20. Yikes. You know what? Just do whatever you want. Why am I even here? I know it's weird with no audience, but I don't know. Pretend this is WrestleMania at the Performance Center. Come on, mix it up a bit. You've already got enough footage of that move. You look great. I mean, not really. No one can look good in a mocap suit, but your moves look great. I gotta get booked on NBA. Dribble with your left hand, dribble with your right hand. Now shoot! So much easier than this. Pick up the pace a bit. If we go into OT, I'm in hot water. This is going to be great in the next game. I mean, we won't use a large portion of it, but keep it up. Whoever wins this match, dinner's on me. Well, technically it's on 2K since I'm expensing everything, but it's a thought that counts. You're looking sluggish. Taco Tuesday mocap lunch is always a bad idea. Don't worry, animation will fix all your mistakes.
1, 2. That's it. It's over. Hit the bell.
One, two. One, two. That's three. Ring it.
Looks like you were right about making a statement. That was a well-earned victory.
Of course it was. Do you really doubt me like those jerks online? I know what I'm doing in the ring. If I had some decent competition, I could show what I'm really capable of.
That could be arranged.
Huh. What do you mean?
Nikita Lyons, Kaden Carter, and Zaya Lee are coming to the PC for a social media shoot. But I know they'd love to get in some ring time while they're here.
Sounds good. I can hang out for another day or so. Sure, there's a decent hotel nearby. Who am I facing?
That's up to you. But you won't need a hotel. They'll be here any minute. You up for another match right now?
I never turn down a match. I've been trying to get ring time for a while now, so I guess this must be my lucky day.
Great. Who would you like to face?
I'll go up against Nikita Lyons.
Sounds good. I'll let her know. See you out there.
hear the powers that be are conspiring to keep you off of SmackDown.
They certainly are. WWE management has it out for me.
I, too, have often been the victim of several conspiracies, most foul. Hang in there. Us persecuted need to stick together.
Thanks, Sammy.
I hear the powers that be are...
I don't think I would say anyone is conspiring against me, but I am trying to prove myself to get a match.
You call it proving yourself. I call it fighting the powers of the malicious arms of WWE management, a power I have been a victim of many times before. Hang in there. Us persecuted need to stick together.
Thanks, I think.
I respect the effort. But it's gonna take a little bit more than that to get a match with me, LJ.
Hey, what's up? I was actually hoping to see you around here.
You were?
Yeah, I loved watching old clips of your aunt on the network when I was growing up, but it was so cool when you debuted at Survivor Series and made it your own. I'm all about that.
Would have been cooler to win. What are you doing at SmackDown? NXT 2.0 doesn't take up enough of your time?
Just doing some photo shoots and a little press. Honestly, it's been nice to be backstage at a show where I don't have to keep a lookout for toxic attraction. Not that I can't stand up for myself, but it's exhausting.
Want some help?
If you're offering, yeah. Honestly, I think they're just jealous. They may be hot and talented, but they could never do what I do. For one, they'd fall off the skateboard. You don't mind coming to NXT 2.0?
Not at all. It's not like I'm spread too thin with all my matches on SmackDown.
Now, I heard you're making some waves lately. Waves in the kiddie pool, but waves nonetheless.
Maybe, but I didn't come to WWE to be in the kiddie pool.
Didn't say that you did. Just like I didn't come to WWE to be pushed as the next big thing, only to be ultimately set aside and fired.
Why did you bring up being fired? Is this supposed to be making me feel better?
Started that way, but admittedly it took a turn. Sorry, I should have been more clear. I expected everything to be handed to me, but you're doing the work. Don't let up. Those waves you're making will be noticed.
I've got some good news for you.
You've actually got a match for me this week?
Actually, yes.
Wow, I wasn't expecting that kind of good news. Thank you.
I should clarify. It's not on SmackDown, but at a non-televised live event. Dana Brooke was supposed to have a match, but she did one too many handsprings, sprained her wrist, and can't compete this weekend.
A match is a match, and if it helps me win a little favor around here to step up, count me in.
Winning the match would help you gain even more favor.
Win at this live event, y'all.
Here is your winner, the Queen.
I know you're having a bit of a rough start, but it's like I always say, work hard, treat people fairly, and earn respect. Speaking of, if you'd like an opportunity to get some work in, I know someone who can put you through the ringer at the PC. Ever since she had to do a WWE decathlon during her PC training, she's loved giving newbies the same treatment.
Someone's been busy.
I'm not just having matches for your benefit. And I don't super appreciate your social media commentary.
I don't really care about the motivation. Besides, I've realized something.
What's that?
Having a handful of matches is not the equivalent of putting in years of work at the Performance Center. You know, that thing you have to do if you didn't grow up with a famous wrestling family? The so-called dues you've paid over the past couple of weeks are pretty insignificant.
Ugh, you're backing out of facing me on main event?
I didn't say that. Because I also realize I can harness how unfair this is for my own good. Even if you can't benefit from your pedigree due to your overwhelming lack of talent, there's no reason why I shouldn't. And like it or not, and I do not, having a match with you, LJ, will increase my standing in the eyes of the short-sighted, legend-obsessed WWE management. Especially when I win.
So you're in?
I'm in. But I can't just squash you on main event. If we want people to stand up and really take notice, we're gonna have to have one banger of a match. So don't hold back. I know I won't.
You're determined to make this personal, aren't you?
If it encourages you to try a little harder than you did at Survivor Series, yes.
Fine. I'll ask Molly to set it up. We can settle this in the ring.
That's literally all I've been asking to do.
Ruthless Universe? You know I'm not one for spoilers, but I have it on good authority that the next episode of WWE's main event is going to be can't miss. So don't miss it.
Welcome to main event, where Justine's niece is looking to put her Survivor Series debut in the rearview mirror against up-and-coming superstar Ava Moreno.
I've seen Ava at the PC, and she's as determined to make it in WWE as anyone out there. She'll be looking to make quick work of her unseasoned opponent.
Come on, Corey. Give Ava's opponent a chance. Rumor has it she's been hustling to get much-needed ring reps, so I, for one, am looking forward to seeing what she can do. She's pumping herself up, reaching out for that burst of energy.
She did her homework there. Oh, needed a job.
Was mounted with punches, and not, oh, a nasty stomp to finish it off.
First one missed, second one didn't.
Effective.
Momentum is shifted to her corner.
She's unloading move after move.
Brought back into the ring from the floor now.
Stopping their opponent.
Followed by a forearm smash.
Kicks to the lower back. Clutching the wrist. Just absolutely punishing their opponent here. Relentlessly.
And that was an efficient form of offense with that move. And she's been brought to a disadvantage now.
Yeah, you have to think her confidence is dropping now.
Chinook driver. Go, come on. What benefit is there in prolonging things?
Right in the mouth. Relentless.
Enough already. Letting her opponent know she is ready for anything.
Caught the leg. Clothesline.
Hooked up. Into the neck breaker. Come on, you don't hit a WWE official.
It was clearly an accident, Corey.
But one that it looks like Ava is willing to take advantage of.
Drop toe onto the chair.
A chair, a downed referee, and an opportunity. What's she gonna do?
Looks like both these women are ready to play dirty. She's going to use the chair.
Ava with a bit of a tribute to Eddie Guerrero. And now the referee thinks she used the chair. It's a disqualification.
It may not be the ending to this match we deserve, but it's the one we got.
I can't imagine either of these two women are terribly happy with the outcome.
I don't know, Cole. Looks like Ava might be. And at the end of the day, it's still a W for her.
Well, pretty pleased with how that match went.
Of course you are. You cheated.
Pretty sure the ref saw you cheat, LJ.
But I didn't actually do anything.
You, of all people, should know it doesn't matter what actually happens. It only matters what others, in this case the ref, sees. Or think they see.
Me of all people? What does that mean?
I told you I would make the WWE Universe stand up and take notice.
You planned this from the start, didn't you?
Maybe not this exactly, but I knew I had to use an opportunity against you to make a statement. Didn't go exactly as I planned, but lucky for me, you don't even know how to cheat right. And now, everyone's talking about the victory I claimed over little Justine.
Ava's right about that. It's the most buzzworthy main event match we've seen in a while. And not just the finish. You two are really going at it. It's got so much attention that management wants a rematch.
Yeah, a fair one this time, I hope. Let me prove I'm better than her.
I'm not faulting you for it, but don't pretend you weren't about to use that chair before Ava outsmarted you. And this one will be no DQ, which means no more shenanigans.
After fireworks in their last match, Ava Moreno and her opponent are facing off again in a no disqualification match to take care of their unfinished business.
I don't know about you, Cole, but I love that Ava will do anything to get the W. Should come in handy under these rules, or lack thereof.
Let's see if Ava's opponent can match Moreno's intensity without losing focus. You have to think she needs a strong result here to restore her confidence after taking a loss.
To the outside.
This could get wild.
Good night. She wants to put an end to things here. And these attacks are spelling nothing but trouble. Oh my God. Being put into a perilous position here after each of these vicious attacks. Uh-oh.
We're gonna see it.
Power. Sit down, power bomb.
I felt the vibration of that one from all the way over here.
She's got a chair, and her opponent is in her sights. Moreno changes the direction of that one. Caught square by the haymaker. She's into the ring again. Just a tenacious assault from her. She still might have more coming. Side Russian leg sweep. Looking bad for her here. Taking it to the floor. What's she gonna do? Back into the ring. Made her pay for her mistake.
Ava doing what she can to halter the beatdown.
That's the trigger for her to battle her way back into this. Well-placed elbow to break up the maneuver. Oh, bear hug, squeezing the breath out of there. Running knee lift. These string of attacks are keeping her off her game. Yeah, she's being met with a roadblock every time. And that was a well-executed attack. Reversal! What a counter! It's time for her to take advantage of that misstep and take command. Oh, the rear super kick! From behind, nasty. And no countouts means she has the whole outside to play with.
Clearly thinking a steel chair is what's needed right about now.
Things not going how she'd like.
This is where endurance becomes so important in the late stages of the match.
She's getting back up,
but she might be down again soon.
Ava interrupts the attack.
Excellent opportunity for Moreno to shift the momentum.
That might be what gets Moreno out of jeopardy.
Face first, good night.
Ava's in real danger now. Up into the torture rack. Feast your eyes. Moreno's in the worst way now. The cover.
Right now, I just don't know what it's going to take.
That is firing your biggest shot, but leaving your prey left standing. Shoulders down. Kick out. She still has life.
Really had less than a second to stay alive there.
She is being destroyed in there. Yeah, this is a dire situation right now.
She's feeling it, and the WWE Universe is feeling it too.
You can tell she wants to put an end to this.
Man, just a multitude of strikes.
Knee right to the face. That's a few times now she's taken a hit up in that region. Mounted palm strikes. And she still fails to extend any resistance here.
Yeah, she has to start returning fire fast.
Good night.
Good grief.
Oh, and a knee to the face. Moves outside. What's the plan here? She will wisely return to the ring now. Outside of the ring now.
What's the plan here?
Rights and lefts, elbows, knees, all of them lethal. And she is doing whatever she wants right now. She's looking for the win. And that'll about do it, folks. Here is your winner, the Queen. And that seemed like a pretty easy day at the office right there. That's why they call it light work, Cole. Barely even broke a sweat.
That's more like it. I think I've proven my point. I'm better.
I guess you can keep up with me when I'm having a bad day. But better? You must have lost count, LJ. We're even. We both have 1 win and 1 loss.
Ava's right on that point.
Of course you'd be on her side.
Do you really think I have it out for you somehow? Ava's right. As far as WWE is concerned, you're square. So, if you really want to settle the score, this needs to be a best out of 3 series. At least that's what management thinks.
Fine. I'll beat her on the next main event too.
They'd actually like you to have the final match on SmackDown.
On SmackDown?
Are you serious?
That's what I said, didn't I?
Then I can't wait to beat her on SmackDown.
Oh, calm down. Act like you go here.
Just one thing. The show's already been booked and is pretty tight. I could only get you a little time. So it's officially a 5-minute time limit match. My recommendation, if you want to finally settle this, someone better win quickly.
Realistic, but unfortunate. Hey, you've got 5 minutes.
Hey, I've been looking for you, but I haven't seen you around the locker room.
You have? Honestly, I haven't had a reason to be in the SmackDown locker room before now.
Yeah, I've been wanting to apologize for what I said to you at Survivor Series. I think I was a little harsh.
I don't know about that. You were right. I was just thinking about myself, not the team.
You made a mistake. Something I've done a few times in my career. Heck, I even crashed a wedding once. Not my proudest moment, but when you're in the thick of it, sometimes it's easy to get carried away. Anyway, I shouldn't have said everyone on SmackDown was mad at you.
You weren't mad?
Oh, we were. But if we stayed mad at every loss, no one would ever be friends. So I'm sorry. And I'm excited for your match tonight. As far as I'm concerned, you should have won that first one too. You had Ava on her heels.
You watched our first main event match?
Of course. Though, if you're gonna try something when the rev's down, you gotta work on your timing a little bit.
Fair enough.
Good luck out there.
For those of you who have been following Ava Moreno and her opponent's rivalry over on Main Event, you're in for a treat. They're here on SmackDown to settle the score.
And for those of you new to the rivalry, you're in for a treat too. These two haven't been in WWE very long, but they're already determined to crush each other.
Unfortunately, they won't have much crushing time as this is a 5-minute time limit match, so they better crush quickly.
Uppercut. That'll cost some teeth. Right in the mouth. Relentless. Enough already. Oh, God. Ooh. Ooh, she just turned it around. Elbow smash. And Ava Pace for leaving an opening.
Another reversal. Eye for an eye here.
Well scouted reversal there. Running knee lift.
She's looking highly motivated, getting hyped up.
Hamstring crushing knee strikes.
Repeated strikes. And the momentum's clearly gotten away from her now.
Yeah, she keeps getting cut down at the pass.
Moreno changes the direction of that one.
These two showing how well scouted they each are.
Ooh, avoided the attack with a nasty chop block.
Dominating shoulder tackle.
Strong kick. My goodness.
look at her, feeding off the WWE Universe's energy. Suplex into the face buster.
She's starting to tire a little. There's been plenty of action in this match, and the cost of that is really showing now.
Vicious kicks to the jaw. She's getting fired up, ready to show her opponent what she's got.
Spiked. For the win. She kicks out with force.
Incredible power to kick out at just one. Oh!
What a knockout. Oh, man. She adjusts it and reverses it. Oh, stop right to the hand.
Telling her opponent that she has even more left in her tank.
In full control here. Face first in the turnbuckle.
Shoulder to the stomach.
Oh, counters right into the breadbasket.
Ooh, what a forearm club.
Full impact.
Downward spiral. She's about to rise up to something catastrophic.
Perched on the shoulders.
Feast your eyes. Ava with a cause for concern.
End it.
Kick out. I don't believe it.
Escaping that pin must have taken almost everything she's got.
Well worth it. Look how frustrated her opponent is.
You got to give a lot of credit here, withstanding what has taken out many other competitors.
Ushigoroshi neckbreaker.
And now she has the sturdy upper hand.
Up into the torture rack.
Oh, vicious knee to the face.
I am so glad I put money on her tonight.
And that'll be it. Finally a victory. What a hard-fought win.
Here is your winner, the Queen.
Impressive victory from bell to bell.
When you're desperate for opportunities, a loss like this is going to sting a little worse.
But she's also shown a persistent determination, so you have to imagine this loss will just make Ava hungrier.
It's like I've always said, it's not how you start, it's how you finish. And did you see the finish of that match? What a victory! In fact, it's a day of victories for this whole family. Not only did my niece triumph in her first match on SmackDown, it's finally time for that big announcement I've been teasing. As you know, I recently appeared at Survivor Series, and it seemed that impromptu moment scratched an itch that the WWE Universe didn't even know they had. After some talks with corporate, we've come to an arrangement, and starting next episode, Ruthless Digressions will be an official WWE podcast. It'll be all the same content you love, just with a little more WWE oomph behind it, including a brand new studio set so we can record video for all our exclusive interviews. Move over, Broken Skull Sessions and Steve Austin. There's a new podcast host in town, and it's me. Hey, want to get dinner after the show tonight? Yeah, I ended up in town to shoot some podcast tie-ins. Why do you look so annoyed?
Can't. Apparently, I'm babysitting for Lacey Evans.
Really? I didn't even know you were friends.
We're not. Long story. Thought I was filling in for her in a match. Turns out I'm filling in watching her kids. She says she'll help me get a match, though.
Any way to get a match is a good one. Nothing wrong with doing someone a favor. Of course, there is another option.
I'm listening.
Oh, you could always just not show up. Then there would be someone looking for an opponent. Lacey wouldn't be happy, though.
Fuck them kids. Fuck them.
Great idea. And it's only fair. I only really agreed to fill in for her opponent. If she hadn't been so vague, this never would have happened.
So you'll no-show and take her match?
Think she'll be mad?
She can plot a revenge while reading bedtime stories.
An interesting turn of events here as everyone in the arena was expected to see Lacey Evans in this match tonight.
I don't know who's more surprised, Shotzi or us.
Saxton, you get surprised by your own reflection. Shotzi's a pro. I doubt she's phased in the least. Knee left.
Boom, what a forearm. Oh, the physicality on display there. Unbelievable.
Oh my God, that was unique. I didn't expect that. Oh. A well-timed dodge.
Hooked up. Boom! Down across the knee. Shotzi is really falling behind.
Destructive amount of work being done to Shotzi right now.
Bionic elbow driven down.
Things taking a turn for her now.
She can withstand the punishment, though.
Goodness, that was bad.
Dropping the knee. She starts to rise back up, but does she know where she is?
Uh-oh. And she had Shotzi's number there.
She got tired of being pushed around. Now wants to push the advantage.
And that was a precisely measured attack. What a forearm. And now she's gained command of this one.
Yeah, she's doing a good job carrying out her game plan.
Well, she got herself off the ropes.
Here's a combo of strikes.
Knee right to the face. Shotzi with the retaliation.
And Shotzi stops any momentum that was building against her.
Maybe Shotzi's found a new source of aggression to battle back with.
Faking pays off.
Oh my gosh! And a stomp to the gut, too.
Here's a cover. Could be it. She doesn't even get a count of one.
She kicked out there, but I don't know how much more she can take.
And strikes.
Rights and lefts, elbows, knees, all of them lethal.
Ooh, look at her answering back.
Counters on counters, technical prowess on display.
Vicious, aggressive attacks. She can't take much more of this.
I hope she's got a little something extra left in the tank. Otherwise, she's in trouble.
She's surely revving up, but she better put the rubber on the road already.
Rolling elbow right on the mark. More attacks up there could leave her severely impaired.
Up top, Samoan driver. That's gotta be
the world. And she's using this moment to summon all of her strength. And a stop to the gut, too.
And Shotzi is being taken apart here.
Yeah, Shotzi finding herself on the wrong end of every exchange.
Oh, Shotzi manages to counter.
And Shotzi stops any momentum that was building against her.
Could do what she needed to ignite a rally.
Running knee lift. She's going for it. This could be. And she fights it off.
She just will not go away.
Oh, man. Looks like her opponent's not going to need a chiropractor. Shotzi staggers up, struggling to regain any composure.
Perched on the shoulders.
Feast your eyes.
Can Shotzi survive this?
An emphatic victory.
Here is your winner, the Queen.
No other way to put it, guys. That was kind of a butt kicking.
An absolute statement by the victor here tonight. What a steamrolling.
Mixed tag match underway. This is going to be fun. Oh, European uppercut. Right in the mouth. Relentless. Enough already. Foot, meet back. She's getting herself in the zone, but she shouldn't hesitate much longer. Uh-oh. Knee lift to the body. Nice. Plenty of hits coming her way now.
A lot of energy left. Fresh partner to tag. She's in about as good a position as you could hope to be still.
Series of boots. And Evans is really being knocked around here.
Lacey has to find an opening and respond. Oh, a nasty stop to finish it off.
We all know what she's looking to do next.
If this lands, it might be all over. Samoan driver.
Looking wobbly in the corner.
Counters that.
Evans certainly tipping the scales a bit here.
Ooh. She tagged out, but if you ask me, I think her opponent wanted a break too.
And Sami Zayn reverses it.
DDT! Planted. Oh, ouch. Oh, right on the arm.
Not good.
He just barely dodges.
Sharp reversal stopping Mysterio. European uppercut. Bam!
Able to avoid there. A little showboating from the greatest luchador of all time.
He's looking a little off balance.
Oh, man. Sharp clothesline hits its mark.
Forearm just raking across the face.
Oh, man, right to the arm.
Hyperextend your elbow.
teeth. Nothing fancy here. Backbreaker and backbreaker. Impressive sequence from Sami Zayn.
Yeah, Zayn's appearing unstoppable.
You have to question what kind of mountain of tennis behind a power bomb with that much force.
Ray moves out of trouble.
Quick strike to the lower body. And both athletes showing that they have each other's number. What impact! Half and half suplex. Lights up.
We've already seen a few shots delivered up in that region.
Whoa, drop kick all the way to the outside.
You've got to wonder if Ray can withstand this.
Mysterio taking flight through the air.
It connects. Showing absolutely no apprehension to putting one's body on the line.
Gets put into the barricade.
In a big boom. Well, there's the eccentric Sami Zayn for you, ladies and gentlemen. He's doing a whole lot of gesturing, and it could cost him. He's testing fate here, in danger of a countout. That was almost a countout. Attack after attack coming from Zayn.
Yeah, Sami now fully in control. Sami Zayn is letting his opponent know exactly what he thinks of it.
Goes under the ropes to get back inside.
Short clothesline hits its mark.
Ouch. Shoulders down, and they're still in this. Will this be enough? Makes a cover. Kick out just before two.
It's hard to believe, but it looks like he still has some gas left in the tank.
Rey Mysterio's in some serious trouble.
But Mysterio won't give up, guys.
He turns it around.
Mysterio is going to look to press on the advantage.
The U-turn Mysterio needed in this match. Could have been that right there.
My goodness! These women have been chomping at the bit, and now they're about to throw down. Great awareness as she proves to be too quick.
Turn elbow ice. Oh, man, right to the arm. Hyperextend your elbow. Downward spiral. See ya. And now she's climbing to the top turnbuckle. Perched up top. A diving knee drop. She's got it. Got her shoulders down. And for some reason, she stops the count. Up into the torture rack.
Bestialize. Will that stop Lacey?
Cover.
And you know what that means? It means she probably has something even more devastating to finish her off with.
Good. And the cover for the win. This is it. She gets the shoulder up.
She just dug down deep there, but I don't know if she'll be able to do it again.
Back elbow smash, nothing fancy.
Connecting with a standing moonsault.
A little peacocking from Lacey Evans, but not sure how that...
Shoulders down. This could be the one that does it for her. And a victory here tonight.
Here are your winners, the Queen and Sami Zayn.
And teamwork makes the dream work in this tag team victory.
That was a great example of what a tag team can do when it's firing on all cylinders.
Okay, so we're gonna stop here for tonight. We'll get into see what Superstar Lover wants. Possibly have a little bit of time tomorrow. Not sure though. But definitely Wednesday we'll be back. Yeah, it's getting late here. Yeah, that's fun. Finished the lock and started the legacy. I got a couple hours in. If not tomorrow, then definitely on Wednesday we'll get more into this. If not finish it, probably just get further into it. Then this next weekend I'll be off, so we'll grind through this and potentially start Octopath Traveler 2. We'll see how it goes though. But that being said, we're gonna sign out for today. And whether it's tomorrow or Wednesday, we will see you later.